worked on the three laws. He postulated that cognitive simulacra might one day approximate component models of the psyche. He suggested that robots might naturally evolve.
Wow. Well, that's great. What was that thing doing here?
We were watching TV. It's my personal MS5.
Send it out.
It's downloading its daily upgrades from USR. Most of its systems are offline until it finishes.
I'm not talking about that thing.
The world we are in right now. Will your heart be right when Jesus come back? Are you preparing to get your life together? Are you the unexpected one that's not worrying about the ignorance that's in this world? And are you the one worrying about if you're going to make it in heaven? We need to reroute our thoughts. We need to reroute our life. We need to reroute a lot of things. We got life so misconstrued and so screwed up to where nobody's seeking Jesus. Nobody's seeking the man upstairs, and they expect him to just seek us. You have to seek him. You have to know him. You have to give him your heart and know that you love him unconditionally and anyone else around you. We got to get our life, so we got to stop worrying about what the next person got or what we don't have. We got to worry about if we going to make it in heaven. Everybody out here worrying about if they got the latest J's, if they got the latest Louis Vuitton, if they got the latest Gucci. Ain't nobody getting their life right for when God returns. Nobody. But it's so many evil and vindictive people that know his word can tell you from where from, but they so evil. Life set up around so much evil. And guess what? He ain't here to wait on you. And when judgment come and if they gotta come for you and he tell you he not accepting you, how you gonna feel? Because it was only one God. We out here got things going on where Beyonce got the Blackest King movie. Y'all, this shit is around nothing but evil. And Lord forgive my French, but it is evil. It's straight evil, y'all. It's evil. That industry is set up on evil. And it's so many of us that gravitate towards it and want to listen to it and want to do this. It was just some sounds on the VMAs. I just couldn't even listen to it. I couldn't put my eyes to look at certain things because it would just, everything is set up around evil, y'all. This whole entire world. And who is her name? Madonna told us once before. The industry people, they just like any other person. Just because they rich and they got this money, they don't make them better. When time do come and them evil people want to show their true colors and show who they really are, you think they going to be with them? They're not going to be worried about them people. And that's why so many of our black industry people die. They out here dying. Because for once, y'all feed into the negativity that these white people give you all and feed to you all. And not just white, it's black people in the industry too that do their own kind bad. That does their own kind bad. And we know that far hand from when the kings and queens from Africa were slaving. Were the ones that were sending our black people to be slaves. Yeah, that's a lot to it. We out here so worried about color and so got life so misconstrued when God said he never labeled us. This world was never supposed to be set up on labeling people as different descents or a different tribe. We are all in the image of Jesus Christ. We all are. And we all got life so screwed up that when his time do come, it's going to be a lot of sad souls because they're going to expect that they going to heaven with him and they just don't know. They going straight to hell. So many of our industry people that were in the industry and that are dead now, they are in, half of them probably in hell. And there's only two places we gonna go. Either when we leave this earth, we gonna either go to heaven or we going to hell. And it's up to you to focus on what it is you want in life and where you want to be when you leave this earth. We got life so screwed up. We got life so screwed up, y'all. People got life so screwed up. Totally screwed. He didn't mean for this world to turn out the way it is. But it's been set up like this so many years that people think it's okay. You get half our black people from those times that feel like it's okay, or the white man know more than no. Don't nobody know more than nobody. God didn't want us to know no more than what we know now. They don't know any more than what we know. So like y'all stop feeling because this money people have that they labeled as a different person or they're just not human. Baby, they still human. They still got a boo-boo and pee-pee the same way you do. They still got to bleed the same way you bleed. They ain't quite figured it out. Y'all want to disconnect yourself from the world when y'all just the same as us. Y'all life not any different. That money can't change nothing. And the money sure can't hide you away from God. It won't. Because when your time comes and it's time for you to leave this earth, you got to face him. They got to face him, y'all. They got to face him. And it's so sickening and it's so sad how much evil this world set up on. I look at even Jay-Z, he got it in his ballpark to where certain things could have been changed. Even Puff Daddy, even Dr. Dre. Y'all been in this industry so long that they could have been changed things for a lot of people, for black people in general. Y'all not come and get your clothes, baby. This could have been changed, y'all. This stuff could have been changed. But it's people like that that don't care. Once they start seeing the money that they're able to make and the income that they get coming in, they don't care no more. They don't care. All they care about is their own. We all are God's children. We all are. He is the only one who can judge us. He is the only one who can seek revenge on people who hurt us. That's another thing we have to stop doing. Stop being mean towards other people just because somebody done something to you. You pray over them and ask God to bless their hurtful heart, to fix them. You don't speak evil against people. God didn't teach us to speak evil against people. And there's so many do that. And there's so many families do that to their own family. I'm a witness to that. But it ain't for me to judge them and say this what they done did or what they have not done. You know, it's not for me to do because God knows. God already know. He already know. He already know what the devil been doing. And his time is up, y'all. That's why so many people are dying. So many souls are out here dying. This the devil doing. He want to try to take as many as he can with him. And if you gonna keep falling for his mess, he gonna forever love it. He's gonna forever love it because his life was already set up on hate. God was set up on love. But the devil was already set up for hate and evil. Once he found out, was it his son that started dating a woman or something? He ain't like that. That was out of confusion in heaven when they cast those people away from there. Because they never were supposed to fraternize with the humans. They never were supposed to. You can come in now. Never. How you gonna know somebody? I hate hearing it from. How you gonna know somebody that you can't see? The same way you go talk to your parents that probably have perished away from here. The way you go to the grave and talk to them. The way you sit around. And yes, the same way. You might can't comprehend and understand, but in due time, he will help you understand. But he just asks if we seek him. Seek him. We have to seek Jesus. We have to seek the Lord. Yeah. And it's so many of us I still sinning, still doing what we want to do, still want to feel as if you know, I'm gonna put me first, I'm gonna love me first. We never was supposed to love self first. Never. Never was. We share our love, whether it's to the mean or to the good people. When, like I said, when it's sinful people doing bad things to other people, you don't speak negative against them. You love them too. And you ask God to help them and to seek him more. And you speak great things for people. You never should speak foul things over somebody. And I have my days when I do it, when I'm into it with my husband, but I have to ask God to forgive me. You know my heart, Lord, forgive me. I know it's a lot of people don't know how to feel like they don't know how to talk to him, but you talk to God just the same way you would talk to anybody. Things won't come out fast for you where you understand things, but in due time, you will understand. You will. A lot of things that's in the Bible we going through right now, y'all. Hey, Marie. Hey, Miss Riviera. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? Yes. We got to get our life right. We are in the last days, baby. Yes. You did. Did you like it once you finished it? It's evil. It's a lot of evil things set up in the revelations that went on. That's gonna be going on. We are in the last days, though. We are. We are definitely in the last days. We definitely are in the last days. If they don't see this, it's something wrong. All these earthquakes and tornadoes going on. What they tell y'all? Next, I don't think we're waiting to hear is they talking about comets and stuff like that. That can crash the earth and demolish us in one piece. Those asteroids in space. It don't take nothing but for a few seconds for one of those things to hit this world. They can't always fight it out. Thank you, baby. They can't always fight them things out. They can't. They can't. That's why God gonna send something through her that's gonna tear this whole entire earth up, this whole entire planet up. It won't be no more 50-some states. It's just gonna be a big old earth, a world that people gotta start back over, start from scratch, build your own homes back again. And we don't want those days. We know what black people have had to go through, and not just blacks. Other descendants have went through slavery. Don't just think it's just blacks that go through that, y'all. It just was set up around black people because so many blacks were slaves because black people knew how to build. Black people knew how to cook. Black people knew anything you can give them. They knew farming. They knew everything. White people didn't know that because they weren't set up to be out there in the fields working. They weren't out there. Just put it like that. They weren't out there. They thought that the sun was too hot for them. And black folks could stand the heat more than the white person could. Yeah. Where the world is today, we are so much better. Because our people didn't know better. And like Harriet Tubman said, if they would have knew they were slaves, she could have saved every last one of them. But she was tired of putting her life out there on the line for people that was just comfortable with the lifestyle that they were in. How can you be comfortable with letting these people tell you when you have to get up and go to work? When you doing the same thing they doing. Same thing. Same thing, y'all. My grandma, me and her we get into it so much because she always saying, white people know more than blacks. Blacks are ignorant. They don't know no better. They stupid. And I'm like, Grandma, you got black grandkids now that are very intelligent, very smart. You mean to tell me black people don't know no better? Y'all didn't know any better because you didn't care to know. You knew better. You knew that the lifestyle that y'all was in that wasn't right, but you didn't care to know. Y'all was comfortable with it because you feel like you had a place to stay, you had a little food to eat. There was the issue with certain blacks that was comfortable in slavery, y'all. That's why they couldn't get them out of there, because there was so many of them that were just comfortable with it, and they still quiet about it because they still do it today. In Louisiana, in number hick parts of Louisiana, baby, slavery still goes on. Don't let them fool y'all. It's still black people picking cotton. I heard about them 39 kids that went missing in Georgia, Mariah. I heard about those kids that went missing, girl. That's scary. 39 from 3 to 17. From ages 3 to 17. Yes, ma'am. From 3 to 17. Now, my thing with an issue like that, I'm starting to really believe these parents out here selling their kids, because ain't no way them kids be missing all these years or however many years they been missing, and ain't nobody got no missing report out on them. Are y'all selling y'all babies? 39. Ain't no way 39 kids just missing and ain't nobody looking for one of them. See, like I said, God got his way up. He's showing out. God just showing out, and I love it, because he putting right now he's in the judgment of adultery. With all this raping and these babies and these kids missing, he ain't happy. Those are his children. Those are God's seeds. And y'all mean to tell me that man just gonna sit back and let you all just keep torturing his kids? Ain't no way. He ain't that type of God. Kids are innocent. Girl, I can believe that. Chicago is up there cutting up right now. It's cutting up, baby. They got folks up there. They said the gang members and the white folks who are angry if they put Trump in office, they are up there cutting up. They even tried to get at what's the mayor of Chicago, that lady? They was trying to get at her home, so she finally wanted to get some security, but because they was coming at her, but they've been asking for you to get the National Guard for Chicago all this time, and you don't even want the help from them. Yeah. I asked God to be with her, though. We gonna ask God to be with her. What's her name? Is her name Lori? We're gonna ask God to be with her and ask God to bring her home to her family. Watch over her day and night, Lord. Watch over her. Be with her. Help her get out of this situation. Please, God. I ask that you send her home with her family. Make it a way that way she can get out of there, Lord. Make it a way that she can make it home, Lord. This I ask in Jesus' name, amen. Amen. I ask that she can make any missing kids, any of them, any missing kids on this earth. We want God to make a way and send them back home. If not home to the families, if it was somebody that was abusive, so I ask that you not even send them back that way, Lord. Send them to somebody that can love them, they can cherish them, they can teach them, and just be there for them. That's what these kids need. It's sad that we got 15, 16-year-old young men out there protesting and cutting up, and it's because they don't have good parenting. Oh, well, God put it in my heart too, Paul. And tell your friend that we gonna keep praying and asking God to find her and send her home. Things gonna get better, especially for Chicago. It has to. It's too many black families up there that are weeping and grieving, and it has to stop.
Start with grapes from 3 California regions. Push flavor in new directions. Then put a bear on the label.
God is good. He good. He is good, but he on the way, y'all. You can just look in the sky, don't look the same. Sky just look like it want to fall in your lap when you be outside. When I go outside, it look like the sky just want to fall in my lap. What's going on that this world not telling us? What y'all trying to hide us from? Y'all want to keep telling us to quarantine, but then you want us to go to work. What do y'all want us to do? Prayers for Chicago. Yes, prayers go up for Chicago. Please. Lord. Y'all send a good prayer to Chicago. And we've got down to the bottom of my mom's situation, y'all. My grandma was messing with a young boy. She was 31. He was 15. So my mom and daddy was 15. My grandma was 31. And that was the big secret that they don't want us to know. But I've been praying and asking God to bring him forth. I know we know by now. And I asked God to send him forth. Make him comfortable to where he can have a conversation with his child. Yeah. The times we in right now, Pooh. There's so much coming out, so much things coming out, and so much happening. Like, it's happening fast. Like, you don't even have time to gravitate towards things that are happening in this world right now. So many people worried about going out and getting out and drinking. And no, we need to get in our homes and pray. That's what people need to do. We had everything that's happening now. It had to happen. Churches shutting down. All the evil churches in the world. It's set up around evil, y'all. All the Catholic churches and stuff that been raping all these kids. All this stuff coming out now. God said their time is up. Y'all timing is up. And he ain't done dropping him out the planet. He is not done dropping him off the planet, y'all. He ain't. He said it ain't all gonna be leaving here. We gonna have family members leaving this earth. It's gonna be a lot going on. But I ask that y'all pray for this world. Please pray for this world. Ask God to shield and protect your family. Ask your family to repent their sins. Ask God to forgive them. Whether they want to do it or not, just ask them. It ain't a time to be afraid. Open your mouth. Speak his word. Don't be afraid. Stay sane. Stay in your Bibles. Even if you at work and you got a desk job, if you got time to be in your Bible throughout that time, get in your Bible. We need to learn how to fast. Start learning how not to eat till after 12:30, 1 o'clock. Get in your Bible during that time that you up in the morning and you don't possibly have anything to do. That's what it means to fast. Fasting means you in your word. Stay in your word. Stay in your Bible during the mornings. Learn his word. I slack. I'm not going to lie like I don't slack. I do slack. But I do have my Bible verses that come to me every day.
I'm fine. No, you're not fine. Not even close. What's your fine on?
It's crazy, y'all. They've been telling us this was gonna happen. If y'all look at like the movies Purge and all that, it's been telling us all this stuff that's going on now was gonna happen. It's been telling us. It's been going on, but we really seeing it now. They've been doing this. And we just continue to live in it. It's not right, child. It's not right at all. But it's going to get better. I can bet you that it's going to get a lot better. It has to. It was on his time. We can't ask why he didn't come back and say these people, or why he didn't say them, why he didn't do this. We can't ask it, because everything is on God's time. We don't get things on the time we want it. We get it when he say we need it. And you just pray about it to him, and you keep talking to him, and you ask him, please, Lord, help me with this. Help me figure this out. Help me work through this situation. Don't try to figure things out on your own. We got to learn how to get up and pray. That's what this world has forgotten. They forgot about God. They just forgetting about him. We so set up on the what's the newest iPhone or the newest Galaxy, or what's on social media, or what's on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. But ain't nobody on Snapchat, Facebook praying. I see a bunch of sexual things going on here. A bunch of things that shouldn't even be going on. But y'all so comfortable with it, and you out here feeding it to these young girls, and they gonna wake up one day wanting to do it. Wake up, women. Wake up. We can't be the Jezebels. Can't be those women no more.
It doesn't make any sense. Sonny has the 3 laws, but he can choose not to obey them.
Yeah, everything taking us from him.
Generation of robot.
Everything, even with the kids, games and toys, this is taking the kids and the families away from God. Them LOL dolls are evil, y'all. Look at them dolls, and if y'all kids got them dolls, put them in cold water. If you put them in cold water, they get on lingerie clothes, like stripper clothes, y'all. This stuff is all set up on evil. We have to stop putting stuff in our home. We got to start paying attention to what we wear, what we let our kids wear, what we let them play with, what we let them watch, what we don't let. We have to.
Mama, it's not cold water, it's ice cold water. Ice cold water.
Oh, yeah, ice cold water. Yeah, you put it in ice cold water, and it changes clothes.
That's what I did to mine.
Okay. I'm talking.
Hey.
That's Kaylia. Yeah, but we can't. We feed our own bad things in our own soul. So we gotta learn how not to feed certain things to our soul, and learn how to feed God into our soul. Feed his word into us. Learn his word. Obey his word. How about that? Hi, Emma Coleman. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Blessings to your family as well. It's got to be with you all as well, Miss Coleman. I've been like this since I was little, Miss Coleman, though. My grandma kept me in church. That was my first time catching the Holy Ghost. I was a young child. Young. I was young, like elementary young. And it felt so good. When you feed him into your soul, it feels so good. It feels so relaxing. It feels so, it feels good. When people out here fighting themselves from these demons, you got to stop fighting. You can't fight it yourself. You got to go talk to God and ask him to fight them demons off of you, to fight that spirit out your soul. We can't do it on our own, y'all. And that's where he been trying to teach us so long. Y'all can't do this. This wasn't for y'all. Vengeance was always set up for God, not for us. We can't go seeking revenge on people because they did something to us. No, we pray about it and we talk to God and tell him to help you with what's going on in this situation. But we got to learn. We got to wake up. We the reason. Your own self is gonna be the reason how you're gonna make it in heaven or hell. So just know, if you want to go to heaven or hell, feed him into your soul if you want to make it in heaven. But if you want to be set up on evil, you feed yourself that type of hell, because it's gonna only lead you to hell. And I don't want to see nobody go there. Nobody. I want to love everybody on this earth. I want everybody to love me. And so be it if everybody don't. But it's God to heal their hearts. Teach them love. Even the ones who did you wrong. Love them. You don't seek revenge on them. You love them. And you still tell them. In due time, God's going to be there for you. He's going to help you. But you got to help yourself. We don't help ourselves sometimes. And what I mean by help yourself learn him. You can't learn him by just sitting there waiting on him. Because he ain't going to wait on you. He's not. God's not waiting on us. He's tired. I don't think he gets tired. He's tired. And that's why devil timing is up. His time is up. And he angry too.
How do you make a Pinot Noir taste like no other? Start with grapes from 3 California regions.
Oh, wow.
Put it there on the label. Made like no other for a taste like no other. Mayo.
Oh.
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office.
Malia Bass. I've been hearing, I haven't really looked up on this story so much. I haven't really looked up on this story, but I was looking at what you had said. Oh my God, that is amazing. 40 years. Oh my God. That's amazing, y'all. It's what type of love that we got to start seeking. It's a blessing. Oh my God, 40 years to be married, that is a blessing. God be with you, sweetheart. You are an amazing person. I haven't heard about Malia Bass, though. I've been seeing her case. What happened? Have y'all heard what happened? Was she murdered? Or is she just missing? Is she just missing? Oh my God. It feels good to be retired, don't it? I know it does. You get to just enjoy being at home with family now. And that's what we forget about life. We're supposed to get out, after we leave high school, go to college, get our lives right, and make sure we can retire in time so we can be at home with our families. She was murdered. Oh my God. I haven't even heard about her case. I'm going to have to look her up so we can talk about her, y'all. I'm going to have to look her up, T-Bone. We're going to talk about her. Why is all these babies dying at the hands of so much evil? It's always the parents. It's always about some parents about it. Always about the parents. Poor baby. How old was she? Do y'all know how old Malia Bass was? I'm gonna look up. I'm finna get to looking some stuff up now. Because people talk too much when it's on social media. I'm going on Facebook and see what they're saying about her. 2 years. Oh my God. That was just like Camille. Baby Camille. 2. What can a child be doing to you that harmful for you to kill a baby? What world are we living in, y'all? What world are we in right now? Ain't no way. Ain't no baby supposed to be losing her life. That baby 2 years old. She ain't even got her life together. She ain't even. Oh! I'm so sorry, baby. But you know what? Justice gonna come for her face. And I ask that it come fast, God. Y'all say a prayer for baby Malia. And ask God to send her justice fast. Not slow, Lord. I'll ask that God be with her. I ain't going nowhere, y'all.
This was hers. She wanted to be a dentist. The hell kind of 12-year-old wants to be a dentist? truck smashed that car together and pushed us into the river. It's pretty pliable at those speeds. She's paying, I'm paying the water's coming in. I'm a cop, so
I ain't going nowhere, y'all.
everybody's.
I ain't not going nowhere. I promise I'm not.
Before we
I ain't been on here because we were trying to figure out this stuff about my mama, and we finally got it together. And like I said, we did find daddy. He ain't cooperating. But I want to talk about this baby Malia case. I haven't heard about that. I want to know what happened, what actually happened to her. They say the mother left the playground to go fix lunch. Was it like some apartments or something? Cause how did she go in? Why was the baby in the playground and she went in to fix lunch? Oh my God. Still though, like what's wrong with these women leaving these kids in the parks by themselves? Even with the baby Camille. I understand these women make mistakes and they set up, they just a product of their environment and what they done been around, but still, you got to have a little sense to know that kids can't hang around like they used to, y'all. We not back in those days where it was comfortable to let your child walk down the corners and walk down the little side alleys and stuff. We ain't in them times no more. And that's what these young mothers need to understand. Stop sleeping around with so many different men. Because they ain't going to do nothing but make your child want to do that as she get older. If she seeing her mama letting different men in and out her house every day, what you think it's going to only do to your child? What you think it's going to only do? If you got a, just say, T-Bone, if you got a daughter, your baby mama be with it. And she always got a different dude in the house with your child. Are you going to be comfortable with it or are you going to seek custody? She was watching from her window. The next thing she knew, she was gone. Exactly, T-Bone. Exactly, baby. Come on now. What's wrong with these women? That's why I say sometimes it make me think that some of these people just out here selling their kids. I'm serious, y'all. I really believe certain people out here just selling their kids. Ain't no way these babies just constantly dying and being murdered and ain't nobody saying nothing. Am I crazy? Nobody ain't saying nothing, y'all. Ain't no mother coming forth. I ain't seen not one mother from these 39 kids that went missing. Talking about this, they child or one of them might be. I ain't heard not one parent. Not one. It's too many. That's why I be feeling like these parents doing this shit, man. Y'all parents be involved in this shit. The other Malia baby that died, I still believe her mama had something to do with it. Not just the dude. They probably killed that baby for some insurance or something. Because people do that a lot. A lot, y'all. These kids, they got a future. Your child could be the next Michael Jordan or something for you, man. Y'all out here killing these kids, knowing y'all lives already been poor. The kids ain't been had no good life. Why would you kill this child and stop their future? Y'all women gotta stop having these kids. We had a woman here in Memphis that did that. And daddy knew that she was half crazy. The man knew she was half crazy. And when they get to the place, she had stabbed all the kids or something. Matter of fact, a few miles from where I stay at, y'all. But she had killed every last one. I think it was 3 kids or something. And he was talking about he was on there crying, telling people not to be talking about her or bashing her because he loved her and she did try to be a good mama, but she was going through bipolar. But my thing with that, if you knew she was going through that, why didn't you as a father get custody of your kids or seek have for some type of 75 and some type of custody to where he have them most of the time? And I didn't want, but with the faith and wisdom, that way easier for girls, and it's good to have someone like you to listen. Exactly. It's not enough young women, especially between the ages of 25 and 30. It's not enough of us out here that know God. I even tried to enforce that into my friends, and I had to learn that you can't force God on people. Because I used to be that friend, like, you need to go to church, you need to seek God, you need to read your Bible. And I had to learn in life that you can't force God on people. You got to wait on their time and when they're ready. And I hated to say it that way, but it's the truth. It's the honest God truth. And they still haven't seeked him, and they still going through their own selfish problem. And right now we're not as close as we used to be. God has pushed me away from him. And I used to think that it was them that didn't want to be friends with me, but the whole time God just was pushing people away from me that didn't mean me well. Oh, Miss Emma, that is great. Look, tell God we're gonna make sure you be on this earth for another 20, 30 years now. Because you're an amazing person. And a lot of people see that from your age group, they're about me. And want people that's in their 60s. They say, tell my mama a lot. Say that baby know her. She know her Bible. She know God. Y'all did that. Y'all did y'all part when it come to that. They tell my mama that part. And my mama's very religious. Like, she speak in tongue and everything, y'all. She really religious. She is very, 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 very.
I don't know what black means.
And like I said, we all still have things that we all have to work on for ourselves. Because I still have things that I'm working on for myself. Especially when it comes to when people hurt me. I used to get so angry, and to the point where I get, especially with men or a boyfriend, I would seek revenge or try to hurt them. And I had to learn in life that I can't do that. Especially with my husband. I'm gonna be here as a testimony for other wives that are in my age group. I did my wrong. I've had my adultery. I did things that I know I shouldn't have did. But it's because I was hurt from my husband. And it doesn't justify anything because I knew better. When you know better, you do better. When you learn in life the things that you've done wrong, that's when God rewards you. That's when he's happy with you, because he expects us to excel from the problems that we have caused in our life and learn not to do it again. And so many of us continue to seek that problem instead of asking God to fix our situation. And we want to fix it ourselves when we can't. I'm gonna be that young woman, young wife on here that's gonna speak love, speak tender love and care to our women. Because I don't want no women growing up like the Kardashians or Black China. None of them. Don't grow up being them women. Grow up and be yourself. Because a lot of them women, they ain't happy with themselves, y'all. They don't do nothing but get high all the time and drink 24/7. Black China and the Kardashians get drunk all the time. And they have spoke about how they have took pills before. So everybody got to learn how to be themselves. We can't follow the leader nobody else. And if you're going to follow the leader somebody, you follow what Jesus Christ gives you. Follow his word. Because we all got to understand, we all got some place to go. And it's going to be heaven or hell. But you got to be that person to choose where you want to go. And it's so many of my friends, they want to continue to love themselves and be selfish. So I chose not to have a lifestyle around me and my kids. Because if I want my family to be a foundation and a family and we build what we have, I don't want nobody coming in and taking it away from my family, y'all. I don't want the enemy coming in. Let me say that. I don't want the enemy coming in and taking away what I build. So in order to keep the enemy away, sometimes you got to keep people out your life that don't mean you well. And that don't mean don't love them. That don't mean don't love them, y'all. You have to love them. You have to love them. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm in the room. You have to though. You have to love him. You gotta love the people that have done wrong towards you. And let me take that back. You don't have to. You have a choice. But it'll be better if you do choose to love them. Because love is what helps us excel in life. Love is what helps us be better people in life. Love is what helps us have faith. It does. Love is amazing. Love is tender. Love is compassion. Love is, it's amazing. And it's not love just for like if you loving like a man loving a woman or a woman. No, you love each and every one. Because back in biblical times, do y'all know how Mary Magdalene addressed her people? They all, that's why they thought that her and Jesus were dating too, because Jesus, what am I trying to say? They kissed in the mouth, put it that way, even whether it's man or woman and man, but that was the way he showed his love to his disciples or the people around him. That's how he showed his love. KK, what are you talking about? Huh?
So what hospital are you going to? I'll meet you and sign everybody's cats.
Oh, I got stuff everywhere. I need to go and put these towels up, y'all. I got been out washing this morning. And I got to take my husband's daughter. My husband, his oldest daughter, she finna get ready to have a little girl. So we went and bought the baby some things. I'm so ready, y'all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I need to go clean all this stuff out my doggone dress.
Such a blight on our city, and now it's being claimed for the storage of robotic workers.
I gotta clean up my room.
Improving our world. I'd like to thank you for your support.
I ain't got much to do. I just need to go put these towels up. Put these cups up. I wouldn't have came here and threw this doggone shirt on the floor. God bless you, my husband. I'm gonna be a little blunt today with you, but I love you. Sometimes it's best to speak on it, and if not with somebody, if not with strangers, at least somebody close to you, so you can feel better with not holding things in, especially from him hurting you. Because if it weren't for me hurting him, I wouldn't have known how in my own heart to open up and tell people my problems or the things I did. Because we can't, what can I say? We can't hide the hurt that people did to us, and we can't hide the hurt that we did to people. And sometimes it's best that we talk about certain things with people, at least so you can have a better, a comfortable lifestyle. But just know, they don't understand. He didn't understand what he was doing. Sometimes they don't understand when they're hurting people because they already are hurt. But it is responsible for him to understand when you are continuing to hurt a woman, continuing to hurt your wife. So in due time, you will get an apology. I can guarantee you that, Miss M. He will be apologizing to you, because if he accepts Jesus Christ in his heart and he accepts all the wrong he's did, he won't have no choice but to respond with an apology to you, because he's gonna know that he wants to make it to heaven. He wants a better life. He don't want to live the lifestyle he lived with you, with another woman. So just know then his time will be up. But just keep praying and asking God to heal his soul, heal his heart. Because that's how I had to mold my husband. My husband wasn't a mean person. He wasn't a low down person, but he did have his hellish ways when we first started dating. And that's what I mean far as adultery with me when it came. I wanted to start cheating. I wanted to start doing wrong because I wasn't happy anymore. I have been seeing him doing it so much that now I wanted to just live my life and be with someone else. And it wasn't that I wanted to be with somebody else. I just wanted to live my life. And I broke down bad to where I asked God, what is going on? What can I do to help myself? What can I do to better fulfill my family so we can be a big bond and we ain't got to worry about going outside our home for love. And then once I started talking to him, it seemed like things just started happening miraculously, y'all. Like I started seeing blessings coming back to back, even with him. He was more attentive to my feelings. He was more loving, more questionable. And it's times now where I'm like, baby, just stop. And I had to understand, like, this is what I've asked for. This is what I've been wanting. Why am I going to stop it now? And I'm not. I'm not. Because we get along great. We have our days still, of course, in any family. But overall, we are one big happy family. Because we were going through the motions for a while. And it ain't been just that long either. Ain't been long. I ain't gonna tell you how long, but it ain't been that long. It ain't been that long. Because me and him been together now since my first child Robert was 4, I think. But he was around us since Robert was 2. He been around me since my son was probably 2. And it's going on 11 years for me and him now, as far as how long we've been dating. But we've been married going on 2 years now. And marriage didn't happen until we both were ready. And I must say until I was really ready, because I wasn't ready. And he was constantly asking me. We went and got married the first time. And I didn't send off. And we didn't go to the other place to get, for the marriage so they can send off our marriage license. And because I wasn't ready. I wasn't telling him that because he didn't really understand. He didn't know anything really about marriage. He didn't know the first thing about going downtown to get married, period, y'all. But I knew because I had already been pulling things up and seeking stuff about it because he had been asking me. He knew he wanted to be married. And this is a man who's now, my husband be 48, 49 this year. Yeah. One, I think he'd be 48. Yeah, he'd be 48 this year. I'm 33. So he's been through the most. He's been through life. And I always thought, because my grandma used to tell me a lot of older men do seek younger women, but it's because they seek them because they looking for to fulfill their lifestyle or they want this fun fantasy. And I always thought that about him, but it really wasn't. I always seen something special about him, and I just couldn't let him go. And it was he got a great heart. He want to make everybody happy, and I told him, "Gabe, you got to make you happy. You have to make you happy, baby. If you don't make yourself happy, you can't make nobody happy around you." You said, "Okay, hold on."
I'm Angela Kang. I'm the executive producer of The Walking Dead.
Oh, I didn't see you said that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Episodes in a way that you've never seen before. My favorite part was seeing Norman peeked out of his
Introducing slices and sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni.
I'm texting you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off here. That's me, Miss Emma. I just text you. And God bless you all as well. Every last one of you all. T-Bone, Emma, my girl Mariah. And God bless all of you all. I ask that he be a blessing to you all's life. Whatever it is you've been asking for, whatever it is you're seeking, I ask that he fulfill your hearts with it and give y'all nothing but love. 678-332-9740. I didn't. I texted. The 678-332-97. Oh, it's 679. Okay. I think they got it now. Oh, we got to talk. Beautiful. I don't care. I hate that, church isn't. I want to get my kids baptized. I do. I want to get them baptized really bad. We ain't got no more real prophets on the world on this earth no more. It's all these fake prophets now, all these false doctrines. It's just a bunch of false and fake stuff in the world, y'all. And we got to stop listening to these mediums and all this craziness. Ah, okay. You put it in wrong. Is it 678 or 679? I think I did this time. Well, y'all, it's been love. Your girl is going to go figure out what I'm going to eat for this evening. I'm going to go call my girl Emma and see how she's doing and give her a good word for the day. But y'all be blessed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if it's any news that y'all got for me, don't forget to email me as well. Love you and have a great one.